I haven't watched it yet. Probably tired. Oh, that's where I'm at. I'm at the part when I gotta do a mission with Randy, whatever her name is. Whatever her name is.
The bandits.
My skill's only 91. That's it.
East of the wood sedge.
You volunteered us for a fight, Randy.
My power's
Is
only
that your idea of a
91.
pleasant ride through the country?
It must be.
That's it.
I surprised even myself.
You're higher than
Away from
me
the
on there.
table for a day, and already you are lusting for blood.
A feeling you must know well, no? I have always wanted to experience the world as you do, and now I will. Unless you have a more interesting day planned for us.
We will help Magnian clear these bandits. But do not be rash when you fight them. The Raven clan needs your steady hand.
Yes, indeed, my lord. I shall follow you all
If I did not know any
She's
better,
funny.
I would say you were teasing me.
Oh, certainly.
She said, "Yes, my lord."
I would never tease one
That's
such
funny.
a
We gotta eliminate bandits.
There, the bandit camp.
All right, stay close and do as I do.
Moving steadily at the horizon.
By all means.
By all means.
I thought you wanted to do this in secret.
You seemed hot for a battle, so here we go.
Dude, you just did not just toss me. Yes, you did. He said, "Jeez." Oh, you piece of big guy. Leave me alone. Smashed your head in. I can do that too, person. Run and throw people. I can do the same thing.
That was a... We are champions of Grand Bridge. Do you know of any other towns that need liberating?
You don't think we have had enough drama for one day? We should return to the settlement.
Or we could have a drink to celebrate our victory.
At home. Tekla has all the mead and ale we could want.
Eivor, our outing has hardly begun. Find us an alehouse and let us make ourselves at home.
Let's return the horse. And if your thirst remains, we'll look around.
If your thirst remains, we'll look around.
Magni, solved your bandit problem.
Did you? Well done! And did you find my sweet mare?
Your horse is outside, waiting for you.
Thank the gods she is safe. And thank you, Avery. And your friend Randy, wherever she is.
She is here somewhere.
Over here. Look at this.
Ah, oh! Someone is thirsty.
Are you determined? What are you playing at?
A drinking contest. You versus me. Wolf-kissed versus table maiden.
Ranvi, we can do better than tape.
Mead Queen, then.
All right, let us drink.
Beautiful.
Oh, I gotta have a drinking contest? I do bad on this. I don't do good. I always mess up on it.
Randy!
I always mess up at this part, at that part. I'm gonna lose. She's gonna beat me. I don't like doing this. I do bad at it. All the time. When you're having a drinking contest. So did I. I lost. Dang it.
Any more and I'll drown.
Ha! I am the Mead Queen, slayer of wolves and barrels. I told you I would drink you under the table.
So, are you satisfied? My head is ringing like a bell.
More than satisfied. Now come, we'll ride this off and take in the air as we head home. After just one more stop.
Oh, Ranvi.
It's a sunken tower near a waterfall, close to home. We can stop for a look, and then you are free of me. It's near the highest point of a hill, just south of the settlement. Easy to spot, I'm sure.
All right, one last stop then.
I know it might not show, Eivor, but I am terribly excited.
Oh, it shows.
I do hope to see you again. Randy. Turn any time.
I might have to, Magni. Thank you for everything.
No, thank you. Safe travels.
I think you may have punctured poor Magni's heart back there.
What can I say? Not the first, and it will not be the last.
I name you Ranvi, slayer of bandits, breaker of hearts.
I will sound it with pride. Sunniva described this tower for me. A desolate yet peaceful place. I am eager to see it.
After a full day of action, finally you wish to calm down.
I've had my fill of adventure. Time for a little rest. I was wondering something. You and Soma. Was there something more to your bond? You spoke of her with a particular shine in your eyes.
We grew very close, very quickly. Is that what you mean?
No, I mean, did something happen between you two?
What sort of question is that?
An innocent one. Innocent as a newborn babe.
Nothing happened between us. That is my answer.
I find that disappointing. If I were you, I might have tested the waters. Eivor, entangled by a hardy Jarlskrona as she leads her army to victory and prosperity. A rather appealing match.
I'm going to pretend your last words were taken by the wind, Ranvi.
If you must.
Dun, 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 dun. Do 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 do. Well, yeah, on Mass Effect. Oh, okay. I was just wondering.
Don't nod off now. Time's up!
You have to see why.
Look there. That must be the tower. Take the bridge. hills beyond the wood.
You have an adventurous heart. I hardly see it behind the table, but now I've watched you scale a tower in furs, soaking wet.
I was rowdy in my youth. Hunting, sailing. I was a wildling of the open air before I became this staunch and stoic woman. Married off in service of peace between two clans. A noble and worthy role, but not one I had ever imagined for myself.
You would have made a fine wandering warrior. A Jomsvikinger, free to come and go as she pleased.
I think so too. It may be we would have sailed together over the open seas, raiding or traveling.
Or faced each other on the field of battle. Without your marriage to Sigurd to secure peace, our clans might still be at war.
True. Very true.
Andri? Must have returned to the settlement. All right. Bring out my lieutenant. I will see you later, friend.
There was so much we were.
Toby.
Eivor, it's...
Toby, I'm sorry I wasn't there.
No one was. We had planned to brand Tekla's barrels, and when I went to collect him, he was in his bed. Sleeping, I thought. But he was already gone.
I'm sure he went in peace.
But he went with plans. Things he wanted to do, things he meant to do. His death was so empty. Not like in our stories.
What stories do you mean?
When we tell stories, the old and wise, they have this calm about them. They know when their end has come and they're ready. Sven wasn't ready. And I wasn't ready either. He was supposed to teach me things. I'm still learning. Everyone looks at me like I will simply carry on his work. As if nothing. They don't know I'm not ready.
Life may ask more of us than we are prepared to give. But all we can do is our best. I was not prepared to lose my parents. But in a flash, they were taken from me. I pressed on, determined to live.
That must have been punishing. But you are so strong and so determined.
Someone else might have done better than me. Or worse. But this was the fate woven for me, so I live it. I know Sven believed in you, in your craft. So do you believe in him? Do you trust him?
He was the most skilled artist I have ever known.
And he chose you. You may step up or step down, whatever you decide. But know that he had faith in you.
Thank you, Eivor. I need to get home.
Be strong, Toby. And know you are valued. I am sorry I was not here to see you off, old friend. You have taught Toby well. Through her, you live on. When I close my eyes, Sven, I see your designs on the arms of the gods. You have taught Toby well. Through her, you live on. Aid me. Be my eyes.
Eivor?
The Wolfka! So glad to see you. I want to see the Alliance map. What of Oxenfordshire? Sigurd told me he had business there.
Ah, yes. Sigurd is there now, in fact. He bids you go meet him as soon as you can. He has partnered with a rebellious Thane called Giedrich, and hopes to install Giedrich as Elderman in exchange for an oath. There is an alehouse at the center of Buckingham. Sigurd will meet you there.
Eivor, good to see you.
How are you, Toby? Holding up?
Much better believing that.
Glad to hear it.
Good.
What is it you do here again?
If you would ever like to get a new tattoo, you can come to me. Until I see you next.
To the Swan Road! I can't raise the sail here. Pull up here.
Whatever you need for your... But right now, we're more concerned... Farewell, Eivor.
They're off. Strike up a tune. Need to row our way out.
Sail is ready when needed.
Sail! Catch the wind!
I know and friend his
Sail down!
bitter shields as battle dawned on the way.
Lower the mast!
Men wail and cried aloud, wave the spears up high. Glad they are now as arrows rain and oars they swing. Good sailing wind here, Eivor. fetters are broken, all of strength setting
Let's have a song. We need an epic tale.
In the early days of the feud between Kjotve the Cruel and the Raven clan, there was a mad berserker called Kiar Robo. Kiar had pledged his battle fury to no king or jarl, and would give his oath only once each winter, for reasons nobody could fathom. One year, Kiar's sister Thora was married to Kjotve's brother Alrek. And soon Kiar was often seen in the company of that clan. But soon after, word came to Kiar that Alrek had abused his sister. When he asked Thora about this, she told him, "It is true." So Kiar invited Alrek on a hunting expedition. When they were away, Kiar slew Alrek and pulled off one of his arms. When he returned to camp, Kjotve asked where his brother was. Kiar shook his head and held out his hand.
We'll pick up from there.
Already dead. Kill you!
The other side must be barred.
Going to smash you!
Courage! We're way out with this, darling!
Help me out here!
Plunder here for the taking.
Give me a hand with this. We're done. Let's get back to the ship. I feel great.
Garungur okkar frækin.
Hey, what's going on?
Now's not the time. Sing, my ravens. Is there a sea scroll above
Have you heard me tell the tale of the 6 Christian missionaries I lured away from their faith into the worship of Almighty Thor?
You showed them how to turn the crosses into hammers, simply by flipping them over. And they fainted with joy. That tale?
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Let the sail!
Sigla!
Sing us a song.
Hearken well in Hall of Kings. On ocean steed my words gain wings. Odin's mead I fought will bring. For noble deeds thine honor sing.
The sail!
The brave man slain Valkyrier ways. Reward for strain to Valhalla take. Then horns resounds the mighty hall. For those who fight, for those who fall. For those who fight, for those who fall. Warlord weaves his web.
I need your eyes, my friend.
Warrior shield. Ravens scan the battlefield. Ravens scan the battlefield. The beaten blaze no trail of red. Loathing gaze upon the dead. And horns resounds the mighty hall. For those who fight and
Dock the
those
ship
who
here.
fall.
Hush now. Cast about this land, my friend. These soldiers are tightly wound. An alehouse. This must be it. Sigurd is not here. I'll ask around. I'm looking for 2 men, not locals. A Norse and an Arab.
The fellas the soldiers came after. If I were you, friend, I'd keep mum about them.
These soldiers always leave a bleeding mess.
Are you the alewife here?
You are not welcome here. I've had enough trouble with Danes today.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I'm looking for my brother, a large Norseman.
It was him what caused the ruckus. Him and that other one were here, talking to Thane Giedrich. Then Lady Edwin's soldiers swept in. A fight broke out. Your brother and the tanned fella got away. The soldiers nabbed Giedrich, though. I was sorry to see that. He's well liked in these parts.
Which way did my brother go?
What's it worth to you to find out?
I'm asking a simple question.
Look, Dane, you start a scene or a scuffle, and I'll scream for soldiers.
You seem to respect this man, Giedrich. If he was talking to my brother, it's because he wants what's best for this Shire. Maybe you're a woman who also wants Oxenford Shire to be free and to decide its own fate. A woman who'll stand up for her village, who won't be crushed under the boot of oppression.
I hope I am.
Such a woman would help me find Giedrich's friends.
You're right, you are. Your brother and his friend jumped through that window there and scampered off towards the river. It's a good bet they hid in one of them fish houses.
Sigurd. Sigurd and Basim headed south. They wouldn't go far. I'll check along the river. Go, Zulin. Smells like a fish house. Good spot to hide.
Wait! Stop!
Ahlan wa sahlan, Eivor.
We could have cut you to bloody giblets, Wolfkist.
Why so unnerved, brother? It's not like you.
Half the soldiers of the Shire are hunting us. You must have noticed.
Is that why you haven't come home? You're playing hide and fetch with the Mercian soldiers.
Your brother's a busy man, Eivor. Weighed down by pressing duties.
It's good to see you again, Basim. Even if you haven't kept my brother trained on the task at hand.
It's not my place to lead your brother about like a bridled mare.
Now there's an idea. Brother, we should be forging alliances. Send this man back to his warren before he leads you astray.
Eivor, gods above, I'm grateful you've joined us. We have made strides towards an alliance, in fact. A local thane called Giedrich has pledged an oath to me.
I've heard of him. The alewife also mentioned a Lady Edwin who commands the soldiers. Why not ally with her?
Lady Edwin's husband was the Shire's elderman, until Gudrun's army ended his life. Now she's taken up her husband's fight, with the promise of aid from King Alfred of Wessex.
Edwin vows revenge on the Danes who stole her husband and her livelihood.
From what we know, Alfred is a fearsome king. If Edwin can win his full support, this Shire is lost to Wessex.
So to fight her, you've pledged your sword to a minor thane who likely commands a gang of farmers and fishermen.
Have faith, Eivor. A few hundred Saxons armed with hayforks and billhooks can be terrifying.
Gods.
All men and women, noble or peasant, have within them the seeds of something greater.
This is true. Sometimes greater than the average mind can fathom.
Well, Edwin has Giedrich in shackles now. All your plotting has turned to ash.
Not if we act soon. She dragged her prisoners to the Longhouse. With you here, we can mount a surprise strike.
If Giedrich is our best chance for an alliance, let's see it done. Sigurd, has Basim talked you into something of little reward?
Eivor, have you lost hope in my warcraft? I heed Basim's wisdom, but he follows my lead. Always.
He has the look of one who trusts none but himself.
Basim is secretive by nature, but he is wise and forthright.
What do you see, Sunan?
He has promised me a reward so unusual, so incredible, it will shatter your mind to shards.
Brother, our bond has the iron heft of a war axe. Do not let Basim and his prophecies of good fortune sway you from our simple goal.
Never. Our goal is fixed. We shall soon be the Lords of Mercy, and honor. Basim has a deep insight. He's read wisdom in the lines of my face, and heard the litany of my forefathers. And, well, there will be time enough for my saga later.
Coward, Uncle Brothers! Send this!
Saga later.